the tallest thing humans built after the pyramids?
I think it's a building in Dubai.
No. So in other words, what's the
there to
next
now?
tallest thing after the pyramids?
Oh, right after.
Yeah, what is the next tallest thing we built? Stable structure after the pyramids?
What?
The Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Yes. 89, late 1800s in Paris, the Eiffel Tower.
Huh.
That was the first stable structure we built as a civilization that was taller than the pyramids. So the Egyptians knew architecture.
Oh my God! What's good? What's good? What's going on, good people? She's freaking back! Hold up! Yeah! Hold up, man. Carmen has freaking returned. Hold on, I gotta get her out the way real quick. Hold on, I got her. Hey.
You good? I know you like that.
3, 2, 1. Top Hill episode 200, and we up there. Where we at?
Your shit sound like on the radio.
Yeah, I know, right? 239.
Hey.
Hey. If you guys don't know, man, it's your boy, Mr. Top Hill Live, aka Imani Raw.
And I am the Carmen.
The Carmen in the freaking building.
And I'm motherfucking back.
She is back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We locked in. We 9 minutes in. Okay. We good and warmed up. Carmen is back. I know you guys missed her, man. It's good to have you back, Carmen. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I missed you guys so much. I was in the peanut gallery amongst you all.
Facts. Yep, the show's not the same without you. Glad to have you back. We have a very special episode today, man. We're going to get right into it, guys. We started really, really late. We got a couple of upgrades, man. I'm so excited, man. I got a brand new laptop. Hey, you know, a round of applause for that. Yeah. We've been thugging it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest back into the stream and to you guys. So we got a lot of upgrades. So should be no more interruptions, prime quality content. We're going to keep upgrading and keep building with you guys. So, let me see. Well, before we get into it, man, Carmen, how you doing? What's going on? What's up?
I'm doing good.
You good? Yeah.
Yeah. It's my first day back on the show, first day back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a little time off, which was much needed. I got a lot of rest, read a lot of books, cleared my head, and, you know, I feel good.
What was one of the favorite books that you read?
So I didn't finish it, but I was reading the Let Them Theory.
Okay.
Let's see. I started reading Mastery. So do you know what's the guy who wrote the Art of Art of War and Power?
Okay. The 48 Laws of Power?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah.
he also made one for like Mastery.
Okay.
Yes.
The special guest is back too. Yeah. Hey, but no, that's dope though.
And then I started reading the Viola Davis, one of her books. What is the name of it? I'm so terrible with names. But
I don't know.
But I started. I just started that like yesterday.
Okay.
Need
dope.
some time to lock in. But either way,
That's dope.
It's been so refreshing.
That's good.
And got to binge watch some of my shows too. So
Okay.
That was good.
Dope. Well, I'm glad you had a good little rest week, and glad to have you back. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This week we're going to dive into Kemet, ancient Kemet, also known as Egypt. So we got a couple of videos lined up for you guys today. Let's see. I am hot. I was mad because I checked the weather. I was like, no, it's going to be chilly. It's fall. Welcome to the fall, by the way. It's that season. Yeah.
My
yes,
favorite
sir.
month coming up.
Facts. Mine too. You know, shit gets spooky every day in October. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's hot in this joint. But let's go ahead and start.
I need
with...
to have like a costume for every Monday. Like I'm celebrating October hard as shit.
Oh, okay. That's going to be lit. I'm going to be comfortable, man, every single time. But, you know, I'm going to let you rock out.
I might like bring a mask. I don't know if I'm not going to be full decked out every Monday.
Yeah, I might put a little hat on or something. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. If you guys actually have videos on Egypt, please send them our way as well too. But yeah, I got a couple of jumps lined up. I want to kind of start with like a little basis to like get us like prepared and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is from a new channel that I haven't seen yet. It's called African History Fountain: Facts Over Fantasy. AI says Africans, not aliens, built the pyramids. Interesting. No, you good. You know,
The pyramids of Egypt.
my thoughts on this, man. The more and more research that I do on Egypt, the more and more I am in disbelief that human beings built it. But if any human beings did build it, it will clearly be African, in my opinion. But you know, Egypt is a very unique place. You know, it's the only place in the world that has its own science. Like if you think about it, you have Egyptology, right? You don't have a United States-tology, a France-tology. You know what I mean? Like Egypt is the only country that has its own science, which is very interesting. And you know, you have some of the world's most like amazing artifacts, amazing structures and stuff like that. And even to this day, it can't be completely replicated. Yes, thank you. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and see what they're talking about, man. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Let's get into it.
Egypt rise from the sands, not as cosmic curiosities, but as bold testaments to African ingenuity, technical mastery, and spiritual sophistication. Too often, the story told in popular culture credits extraterrestrial beings for their creation.
Bruh.
A narrative
Y'all could have found some better aliens. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
Like, these weren't the aliens I was thinking that came to build the
Those are
jump.
the joints that they be having at the haunted houses.
Right. This is like one of them Buzz Lightyear Toy Story.
born of disbelief that black Africans could have achieved such feats. Today, modern AI systems, trained on diverse materials, including scholarship, archaeological findings, linguistic studies,
I
and
know
genetic
this isn't
research,
the case.
affirm
Yeah.
I know it isn't, but I'm just
Yeah.
thinking like I was looking at how nice the pyramids looked when they looked like they were made out of like what limestone and
Yep.
marble.
They actually showed a picture
Imagine
of it,
if those were just like the world's first resorts.
Right.
So all of this was like wooded, well, not wooded, but like you know,
Forest.
foresty.
Yeah, greenish. It wasn't always desert looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like yeah. So this is where we do some healing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's a fire ass resort. Because we know those pyramids weren't used as tombs. Like,
yeah, healing and energy and
or, you know,
like this looks like something the Kardashians would set up,
Bruh.
you know?
facts. I don't know. For me, I think they're big batteries for
For sure.
really big machines, in my opinion. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, the water is there.
Yeah.
Africans built the pyramids. Looking at the physical evidence, one sees how the people of the Nile understood stone, mathematics, and the heavens. When AI sorts through Egypt's ancient architectural records, including school papyri, like the Rind mathematical papyrus and Moscow mathematical papyrus, it sees that priests and scribes were calculating areas of circles, solving equations, and devising volume formulas centuries before similar knowledge reached Europe. The same models link these intellectual achievements to broader African traditions. Grammar and vocabulary of ancient Egyptian show linguistic connections with West African tongues, such as Wolof, revealing a common cultural heritage rooted in Pan-Africanism long before colonial borders. Physical anthropology confirms this heritage. Genetic studies of mummies, especially from the time before Greek rule, indicate markers consistent with populations south of the Sahara. At the 1974 UNESCO Symposium in Cairo, scholars highlighted cranial and melanin data linking ancient Egyptians to Nubians and Ethiopians. That sky-high pyramids should be assumed to have been built by anyone other than black Africans is not accidentally wrong. It perpetuates a legacy of European erasure, the same impulse that once removed black faces from statues and replaced them with idealized Western ones.
And yeah, let me get my shit off real quick because y'all niggas had the fucking nerve to make this fucking movie.
Oh my gosh.
I remember when this film came out in 2016. Who the fuck are these? Who are these guys?
Bruh.
Who are they supposed to be?
Like, y'all had, like, same budget black actors.
Literally, like
Great.
y'all.
Even brown. We got straight Europeans. Blue-eyed ones at that.
these are supposed to be the gods of Egypt. Like, bro, this was a smack in the face, bro. Like, there's. I never saw this movie. I boycotted it. I'll be honest with you.
I never could get through it.
Yeah.
Because my brain, I was just like, this just doesn't.
Yeah. Like, I just.
Y'all sitting in the sun
It looks
getting sunburnt
Right. You're getting cancer.
as y'all are filming.
Right. And I guess it's supposed to be fictional and all this. I don't give a fuck. Like,
It ain't got to be that fictional.
yeah, because, I mean, to me, it's crazy because at least one movie got it right, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of the best movies of all time.
Yep, for sure.
Yo, this movie right here is a certified banger. Classic banger.
It's a banger. And I know bangers.
Yeah. Like, this is going in the Hall of Fame.
Banger.
Hall of Fame animated movies, one of the best animated movies of all time. And I'm beyond, you don't have to be a Christian. You don't got to be none of that. It's just a good freaking film. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, yeah. I really, really enjoyed this movie a lot. And if you guys saw this, I mean, you don't need me to talk about it. But just the fact that this came out, what year did this come out? 1998. Where that other white washed Egyptian movie came out 2016. Yeah.
I also noticed, like, a lot of... but,
Oh, shit. Damn. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Fuck. They got us.
visually.
You know, I have some. Do I want to say it? They want to be us so bad. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that all the voice actors were white.
I could have told you that.
I did
Sounded
not.
right.
You know, I was a kid. You know what I mean?
I watched
Yeah.
this a few months ago.
Okay. I rewatched it too, but I guess it's just so ingrained to me of kid brain that, you know, I
Okay.
just.
We got a nigga?
Who's this guy?
Oh.
Well.
Questionable? Like,
Right. He,
more Habibi?
passing?
Like-
Hey,
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
let's get the
but-
brown paper bag and let's figure it out. My bad. Yo, I'm sleepy, y'all, so I might be saying some stuff that might get us canceled early. My bad. He's from the same shit.
Click the sibling. Let's see what he looks like.
He's,
That's gonna tell us who we need to know.
that yo, what is going on with his facial? What is that?
That is no. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm saying it was a joke. But they definitely look a little
What the
West
fuck?
African, if anything.
Like, okay, this picture
I mean,
right
I
here.
said West, East.
East,
I always
yeah.
get confused. But yeah, a little East African, if anything, like Ethiopia.
This black and white photo definitely looks like, you know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I don't know what happened right here. What made him want to do that? Anyway,
Like Jafar.
anyway,
No,
it was
Okay, Danny Glover.
Donnie McClurkin. Okay, he probably
Okay, James Avery. R.I.P. Uncle
rest
Phil.
in peace. Okay, damn, that's a lot of.
Well, we got one more.
Jeff Goldblum was in this joint.
Yeah, of course, Jeff Goldblum was in this.
Interesting. Patrick freaking Charles Xavier.
Yeah,
Wow, Sandra Bullock.
Steve Martin.
What the heck? No wonder why this joint won so many awards. It's like it.
Oh yeah, we got all A-listers right here.
Insane. Well, at least they got the visuals right.
It was done. It was done beautifully.
Right. Because they could have done it the other way
Because
too.
here's my thing. I feel like there was a distinct time, like in like the even like 80s and 90s, late 90s, where like, if not the culture, then like I would say the culture, like culturally, as far as like film, video, like all the black stuff that was pro-black was like pro-black, and there's no issues, no pushback.
Right.
It's like this is what it was.
Right.
Now it's like, in this time where people are so-called progressive, it's like
Yeah.
we're degressing.
Yeah. Like we're going backwards.
Why can't we play the North Africans? South Afrikaners live in Africa.
Right.
And they're white. Like, oh.
They're coming back. They're coming back. We're going to have a conversation about that too.
Consider the ancient site of Naphtali in southern Egypt. Dating to around 6000 BCE, it predates Stonehenge and demonstrates sophisticated astronomical alignments. Alignments to solstices, circular
I
stone
would
structures,
love to
and
be
ritual
a
space.
fly in the desert when they were like
Man.
was just mapping it out.
I ain't going to lie. When it's my time, like That's one of the first things I'm gonna ask God. Like, yo, pyramids, Egypt. I need to know what, how,
I'm like, how many
who.
questions do I get? 'Cause
Right, because to this day, man, there's just so many unsolved mysteries. So,
Places all reflect observational astronomy embedded deeply in Africa. This early knowledge laid the groundwork for pyramid orientation in later eras. AI, cross-referencing satellite imagery with studies of urban planning and celestial mapping in African contexts, confirms that pyramid
in our
builders
lifetime,
were
we
leveraging
have
a
to
millennium.
see whatever happened to the top of the pyramid, like the tip.
didn't they have it at the bottom?
No, it was stolen. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been gone though for a very
Okay.
long time. Like since like we were able to predate like
Oh, okay,
any of
man,
this.
that shit in space.
That was probably like the first thing they. Okay.
That shit in space, dog. That was the spaceship that took off.
Millennia-old African science, not borrowing from any other worldly culture. We also observe a broader African pyramid building tradition. In Nubia, modern-day Sudan contains over 200 pyramid tombs associated with Kushite rulers. These pyramids differ in style and scale, but share spiritual intent and funerary function. Crucially, alien theories ignore these. Why? Because those who posit extraterrestrial involvement are not trying to understand African history. They are deflecting African achievement. But when AI models process archaeological data from Sudan alongside that from Giza, the connections are tragically clear. One continent, shared people, connected civilizations. The story of pyramid labor further reinforces this African reality. Excavations reveal workers' villages, complete with barracks, bakeries, and medical facilities.
Okay.
These were proud artisans, not slaves, nor alien clones. Their tombs bear
Definitely weren't
inscriptions
slaves.
thanking them, showing a system of organized labor within a coherent society. New AI tools, analyzing the archaeological
Just 'cause they had a
layout,
bakery don't
show
mean
how
they
planning,
wasn't slaves.
logistics, and agricultural
had to
surplus,
eat.
all staples of African civilization, enabled pyramid construction. Even work schedules on papyri speak to seasonal labor tied to Nile floods, agricultural cycles, and religious festivals. The rhythms of life in an African cosmology. Astronomical alignment offers another testament. The Great Pyramid of Giza was oriented with astonishing precision to the cardinal points, and its internal shafts align with key stars such as those in Orion. This reflects a priest-astronomer tradition tied to Egyptian spiritual belief, not
wish
an
they had
extraterrestrial
this-
blueprint.
Right.
When AI explores records from ancient Egypt and comparative astronomy from West Africa, Yoruba, Dogon, and other traditions, it finds echoes of star knowledge, seasonal calendars, and sacred cosmology. These systems flow not from alien traditions, but from African ancestral wisdom, passed down through stone, story, and sky. Erasure of African identity from Egypt began early, but was systematized over centuries. Greek and Roman historians often described Egyptian people without mentioning their complexion, or they conflated Egyptians with exotic figures of the East. During colonial eras, scholars deliberately repositioned Egypt as the cradle of
There's
Mediterranean
clearly shades of
or Near
brown.
Eastern
They
civilization,
black as hell.
thus whitening it at the expense of its African roots. AI, working with digitized records and broader global datasets, reveals this erasure. Photographs manipulated, textbooks rewritten, national identities remapped. When AI is asked, who built the pyramids? It increasingly answers, Africans, not royalty from afar or alien engineers. Africa's architectural record reinforces the point. From Great Zimbabwe in southern Africa to the stone ruins of the Yoruba and the ancient cities of the Sahel, Africa has a layered history of monumental construction stretching back millennia.
Yep.
No one disputes these achievements, yet only in Egypt do alien theories flourish. That inconsistency betrays bias. AI highlights it. It sees the anomaly, notes the deflection, and offers a worldview that places African agency at the center rather than at the periphery. Linguistics provide further proof. Words like Ka, Ba, Kemet, all core to Egyptian spirituality, have parallels in Central and West African cosmologies. The concept of a vital essence, the reverence for ancestors, the moral code of Ma'at, these resonate deeply in African societies across the continent. AI recognizes these semantic and conceptual links, confirming unity rather than isolation. This continuity is invisible to those who reduce African cultures to static or prehistoric stereotypes. But AI, trained on rich and often underrepresented data, can decode the spiritual through the semantic, again naming Africans as progenitors. Even more, AI now evaluates diaspora traditions, voodoo, Santeria, the spiritual iconography of Haiti, Cuba, Brazil, and notes the persistence of hieroglyphic-style symbols, cosmologies of rebirth, and star myths tied back to ancient Kemetic beliefs. These practices evolved over centuries of forced migration, slavery, and cultural mixing. Yet through it all, this Afrocentric spiritual lineage remained. It persisted because of resilience, not because of any alien mediation. To present the pyramid...
All right. The only thing about this is that you can kind of get AI to agree with you on anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of a little bit of bias, because I mean, there's even what's that pharaoh's name? Not Tut.
His dad?
What's Nefertiti's husband?
Oh, Tut's dad.
It starts with an A.
I know.
Yeah,
Akhenaten.
yeah, Akhenaten.
Akhenaten. Yeah.
So he said that he came from the stars. He had an elongated skull.
That's
You know
what
what I
he
mean?
said?
Yeah, that's what he wrote down.
Well, I mean,
So
why would we not believe him?
you know,
Who just says that in AC? Like, you
right?
know, or
And
BC.
And then the Dogon too. The Dogon said they came from the stars. So I mean, Africans were traveling a lot. You know what I mean? And they all kind of like said the same thing. The Zulus said the same thing too. So it's not far-fetched to say like maybe Africans.
What happened to them aliens that was supposed to touch down a couple months ago?
I don't know.
Did they touch down? And, let me stop myself.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying it's not too much far of a reach to say like, you know, if all these people are saying that we come from the stars, maybe aliens are not like some lizard people. Maybe we are alien. Maybe
both.
or maybe both. You know what I mean? Like, there was this one movie called Mission to Mars. It's a really good movie. And it got me thinking, like, if you guys ever seen the end of it, it's like an old movie. But, you know, the whole thing about Mars, having water and potential life form and stuff like that. Like, what if we were, you know, on another planet and then came to Earth and seeded Earth? You know what I mean? And we just happened to be one of the first people to arrive.
Because how can Akhenaten make Africa the same shape as his head?
Bruh.
Look at that.
Yeah. And I believe his baby and his wife had, I think his wife, who's his wife?
And then they want to chop it up to like, you have people put rings around their heads so their skulls can be longer in certain
Nah.
cultures. Like, yeah, no.
Nah, not this one. As soon as I read up on him, I was like, wait a minute now. Nefertiti, yeah. And Nefertiti, her head was elongated as well, too. So let's see. Yeah, his birth is debated by historians because, you know, you have some people saying like, yeah, he was born in ancient Egypt, blah, blah, blah. And then some are saying like, I mean, from actually what he wrote, said that he came from the stars. Let me see. Not yet. I don't want that part.
There's no evidence. Well, what evidence exactly?
P is AI is only going to take the evidence as if and this is, I think, one of the reasons why they created Egyptology. I don't know if I told you this, but you know, Egypt is the only place that has its own science.
I'm not surprised. I think I've heard of that a while back.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause, you know, they had whole like 5-hour documentaries that you can watch with multiple parts.
Yeah.
Just on Egypt alone. Like,
Right.
there's so much information and we still know nothing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, so you have Egyptologists, you have Egyptology, and it's like we don't have this for any other places around the world. Why Egypt? Was it designed like an early design for or misinformation or confusion. You know what I mean? Because a lot of Egyptologists, like, they'll argue with people talking about the Sphinx, how old the Sphinx is, right? And, you know, we be watching Joe Rogan sometimes before, you know. Yeah, but,
It's been really hard lately.
yeah. But I remember one episode when they had somebody that studies, like, rock formations and stuff like that. And when they went to look at the Sphinx, they were like, you can clearly see water erosion at the Sphinx, which makes it seem that the Sphinx is way older than what they anticipated that it was. Like, every sign shows that it's older. But Egyptologists would tell you, like, no. And not give you a reason why.
The thing is, especially, like, with a lot of, like, not even just Egyptologists, but, like, archaeologists in general, is that I think there is some type of, what's the word I'm going to use? I can't think of the word I want to use, but I know that as far as anybody disproving anything that they've already been like, yeah, this is the answer. Like, hey, we decided that this was made 12,000 years ago versus something else. Whenever new information does come out, they kind of suppress it because it goes against their
everything that they taught for thousands of years.
And, like,
credibility, for
their
sure.
books and things that they're selling. And it's like, it always comes back to a money and greed and just ego thing,
Right.
especially where it's like there's not enough people funding these projects. So the people who are funding these projects is like, well, no, what I said was right, and we're not going to look into it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
And that happens more often than not,
Yeah, it happens a lot.
especially with archaeology.
Yep.
Pyramid builders as alien engineered is to deny centuries of African knowledge transmission. Geology, mathematics, engineering, astronomy, spiritual philosophy,
4 more minutes.
AI, unburdened by colonial assumptions, sees the whole contour.
All right,
It
I'm gonna
knows
be
that
honest.
Egyptians called them
We got what we needed from here. This don't put me to sleep. Maybe we'll come back to it. If you guys have a better video on this, we'll greatly appreciate it. But yeah, shout out to African History Found. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Oh yeah. Let me pull up Neil, man.
That's one guy I'd like to meet.
Facts.
Okay.
This one.
The tallest thing humans built after the pyramids.
I think it's a building in Dubai.
No. So in other words, what's the
there to
next
now?
tallest thing after the pyramids?
Oh, right after.
Yeah. What is the next tallest thing we built? Stable structure after the pyramids.
What?
The Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Yes. 89, 1870, late 1800s in Paris, the Eiffel Tower.
Huh.
That was the first stable structure we built as a civilization that was taller than the pyramids. So the Egyptians knew they knew architecture. They knew. No one's taken that away.
Oh, hold on. Let me just for reference here. When was the Eiffel Tower built? 1887, and the pyramids were built like 5,000 or plus years older than that. That's insane. That it took us multiple thousands of years to come up with something close. And I mean, the Eiffel Tower is like, you know, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, you know what I mean? But yeah.
From them. But to claim they have some secret knowledge of the functionings of the universe, no.
Well, people love saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it makes for great TV.
But the fact that they didn't have steel, and the fact that you're dealing with the very, very most recent 2,500 BC.
Fair use.
You just have to be more ingenious, more innovative
Yes.
than we otherwise would have to be. Yeah. And how do you move the blocks? How do they make Stonehenge? Those rocks are nowhere in the region. They were carted from some. They found a place where those rocks were would have been mined, removed, and those are some big ass rocks.
Yeah, as are the ones. But it's not less impressive because they're just big. Like what the thing about the pyramids that's so impressive is the precision and the sheer numbers. 2,600,000 stones.
Our best understanding of Stonehenge is that it's a functioning observatory that can actually predict eclipses. So I just got to bitch slap you there.
Well, damn.
Stonehenge not impressive. It's just big stone.
Impressive.
They're lined with the summer solstice.
Right.
There are holes that are not stones, but they're 56 holes, which is 3 times the Saros, which is the cycle of eclipses, of the matching of the orbits of the sun and the moon in the sky, the paths of the sun and the moon in the sky. And when they match up, you get an eclipse.
It's
an eclipse observatory. A guy named.
That's absolutely what it is.
There's a book published in the 1970s by a guy named David Dawkins. It's not Richard Dawkins, but it's another one of these. Hawkins. Richard Hawkins. Richard Hawkins? Hawkins. Damn.
One of them dudes.
Damn. Well, we got our top crack researchers here.
Jamie's on the ball.
Just look up, the title of his book was Stonehenge Decoded. Just look up the title of that book. Anyhow, it's highly convincing, and we're all there with it.
So it's essentially just a study of the position of the stones in relationship to Gerald
Hawkins. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, Stonehenge Decoded. I visited Stonehenge as a kid.
I will say, when I first looked at Stonehenge, I didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh, just some rocks. You know what I mean? Until I actually learned about Stonehenge, they're like, oh shit. Like,
I have more to learn about Stonehenge. However, I never looked at it. It was like, oh, it's some rocks. I'm like, these are here for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And that's like what's so crazy to me. Like all these, what are they called? Wonders of the world.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the 7 wonders.
Quite wonderful.
Stone. Can I not spell right? Yeah.
Top Hill Greece.
The real Greece. Yeah, no, this is it's pretty remarkable, honestly. And the same thing I know he was talking about, like how far the stones were, but the same thing with the pyramid blocks. Like none of those pyramid none of the pyramid bricks or anything like that were anywhere near that plateau. They had to move those like hundreds and hundreds of yards to get that there.
That was built like more recently. I forget the name of it. What is it? It was like a stone or I can't think of the name of it. It was just blew up. They blew it up. Somebody blew it up probably like 3 years ago. It was like in Atlanta. It's like the prophecy.
Oh, they blew it up?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's the one that said Earth can only have like a certain amount of population on it. Or something?
Like it just like basically like rewrote the New World Order. Yeah, someone blew that up.
What?
Blew it up.
Carmen, what are you? They couldn't have done that. Like, how did I not hear anything about it?
How did they not find the person who did it?
That part.
When it's heavily guarded. Yep.
What the hell?
2022. Yeah. I remember.
What the hell?
Almost as if they're trying to rewrite the New World Order, as they're erasing history out of the books and changing things in the school system, and
And it's funny how they say a silver sedan was seen leaving, but not talk about like who did it.
Oh no!
Like,
nothing is by coincidence.
So, because I did not see no news coverage on this.
Yeah. I remember. How did I find out? I definitely read an article about it, but I didn't see any news coverage about it. And when I looked into some videos, I think they were like, they had a surveillance of a guy in all black running away, getting in a sedan. They were looking into it, and I never heard anything about it again.
Guys, if you guys don't know what this is, there's a gillstone that's been in Georgia. I wonder how long it's been.
I think since like the 80s. Like it's definitely like in this lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah, the 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, Stonehenge look like some of their rocks fell over. I'm sure somebody tried to blow that up too.
Right. Now, who is this group that built it? Who are these guys? What's the Wikipedia on these guys?
to give anyone any ideas, but I wonder, has anyone tried to like blow up the pyramids or like vandalize them? I mean, I'm sure there was some vandalism, but they're so like massive, we probably can't tell.
Yeah.
Also, there's the Sphinx, so
Right.
maybe that could have like. I mean,
Maybe they tried to be like, nah, we can't.
I was like, no, that can't be a lion. We're gonna make that a man.
Right.
I kid, but I guess we wouldn't know. Cause like you got to think about it, how you just didn't know the Georgia Stone was blown up.
I know. I thought it was
almost
still up
3 years ago.
Yeah, I thought it was still up. That's crazy.
Now imagine like, I feel like this generation of children and like just like the youth in general don't have as many resources outside of just like regurgitated information.
Yeah, they rely on the internet too much, and the internet could be changed.
Yeah, so it's like eventually, like it's gonna be like, well, who built the Georgia Stones? We don't know, and we did know, or do know, but
were there even slaves in America?
were there even slaves in America?
Yeah, we're getting to that point, man.
Yeah,
We're not getting to that point. It's craziness.
At age 15 on an expedition, and he was the expedition head.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
How lucky for you.
yeah, it was good, and that stuck with me, which is why I named this phenomenon in Manhattan, where the sun's.
Say as far as like his idea or point of view on, how they were built.
Okay.
Or used for.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Which one? You don't?
This one, but I mean, I'm down. I just feel like it's gonna sound weird.
Yeah. I feel like there's another one.
Also.
Yeah. This is my joint right here. Ain't you aliens?
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's just tap in this real quick and see what they're talking about.
Anything that gives us hope.
Oh, holy shit. I thought it was... The hell? Oh, that's how much was left.
Okay.
Me too. Okay. All right, we can come back to that. Shout out to Neil though, man. We'll come back. I'll try to find
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to go.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Hill, top, hill, top, hill, hell no. Top, hill, top, hill, top.